and it is going to change from downtrend to uptrend. So when you find a bearish candle, a bearish hammer, when we find a bearish hammer, here it has a smaller wick, then here it has a longer wick, and as we said, this lower wick should be almost at least 2 times than the body longer. So if you find a bearish hammer, it means there is going to be a reversal, but it is not going to be too much. It is like the market is going to do a reversal, but this reversal might not be too much, meaning the buyers have stepped in, but with small energy, amanyi nga matono. Like when you find a bearish hammer, it means remember at support. It means buyers have stepped in and they are ready to change the market from downtrend to uptrend, but they have come up. They have stepped in with less energy. The energy is somehow amanyi nga matono tono nga si manji, but when we get a bullish hanging man, it means there is going to be a strong reversal. Buyers have stepped in with much energy. Are we together? So when you are trading a bearish hammer, make sure you give a little percentage. Maybe at around 1.5% to 3%. But when you find this a bullish hammer, it means buyers have stepped in with much power. They have come up with much energy. It means even if you give even if you get a percentage of 5%, it will hit when you trade this candlestick at support. So as I told you, how do we know that we have reached at the support level? So as I told you, always we draw our support and resistance line, because sometimes these guys can fake the market, and you enter, yet the market was still in a downtrend market. It was still in downtrend, and you trade the cause you have seen the hammer, either bullish or bearish hammer, and then boom, the market is yet the market is still moving down or upwards. So like as we said, how do you know that we have reached a support level? So we said this is our bullish hammer. So I will come and I draw, for example, okay, let me draw. For example, the market has been dropping. The market has been dropping. Then here I get my bullish hammer. It means buyers have stepped in with much energy. So if it happens and I get a ready hammer here down, that is too much, and I get a ready hammer like that, it means buyers have stepped in but with less energy. Amanyi nga matono tono. Amanyi nga matono tono. So this is what we call a hammer. So how do I know that this market has reached at the support level? What I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my support here at the end of the week. down here, and I draw my resistance here. So if it happens and I get a bullish candle here and it breaks my resistance here, it means we are now heading upwards. It means the buyers have now come up. It is not a fake out. So if it happens and I get a red candle and it breaks my support here downwards, it means the market is still moving downwards. So if it happens and I get a candle which is formed inside my support and resistance, it means I don't enter that market. I wait until they break one of the two, either resistance or support. Then I will confirm that this market is still moving down or is still moving up. So, as we said, even if it is a it is a bullish candle hammer. If it is a bullish hammer, so I'll just come and draw my support here at the end of the wick. Then I draw my resistance here. So I wait the confirmation candle. So if the confirmation candle, if the red candle or bearish candle forms and breaks my support here, it means this was a fake out hammer or hanging man. It was a fake out. So if it happens, like it means we are still in downtrend market if it breaks my support. So if it breaks this resistance, then it means this is a true hammer. So meaning this is a confirmation that we are moving and the market is going to do a reversal. So that is it. Let us go to the chart and we see. So there's a hammer here or hanging man. So what I do, I draw my support. I draw my support at the end of this week, like that. Then I draw my resistance, like this. So I wait. This candle was my confirmation. This was my confirmation. So if it breaks above my resistance, it means this is a sure deal. The market is moving down. It is moving upwards. But if it happens and it forms below and breaks this, it means this is a fake out. The market is still moving downwards. So let us look for another hammer, hanging man. Always it is good to trade this hanging man at support level. This was a hammer also. So may I wait? But it was at resistance. Let me find a good hammer. So are you seeing are you seeing a hammer? It was formed at the end of the at resistance. So this one, you just draw your what? For you to confirm that it is a fake breakout, you just draw your support and resistance there to see, are you still continuing? So it broke. That means this market was moving. This was my confirmation candle. So if it happened and I form a candle and breaks my resistance like this, it means the market would have continued moving upwards. There's also this one. So I draw my support here like this, and I draw my resistance here. So this was my confirmation candle because it broke my resistance. Then and after that, we saw the market moving upwards. So this is another hammer. It is here. Another hanging man is here. This one. So as we said, if you see hanging man or hammer, make sure when you draw your, we said it acts as a reversal, or it is a sign that this market is going to go away from downtrend market to uptrend market. As we said, if this is my hammer and it was bearish, this guy you see here, this was a bearish hammer or hangman. So I draw my support here. I draw my support like this, and I draw another, and I draw my resistance there at the peak of the wick. So I wait. Now you see this candle formed and broke my resistance, meaning this hanging man was fake. Like buyers were trying to overcome the sellers, but later sellers they overpowered the buyers again. That means this was a fake. This hammer was fake. So make sure when you are entering, make sure you draw a support and resistance. If it breaks your resistance, you enter the market. But if it doesn't, like we are seeing here, and if it doesn't and it breaks your support, it means the market is still in downtrend market. It is still moving down. So like here, if it happened and I form my candle like a green candle like this moving upwards, that was a sure deal for me that this market is going to change the direction. But it showed me it is still moving down because it broke my support. It means this was a fake out. So and by that it wasn't at support level. So that is how you can identify the candlestick pattern which is making a reversal in the market but at a support level. And I'm seeing here we also got a hanging man here, bullish hanging man. Are you seeing it? This one. We got a bullish hanging man, this one. So what I do, I just come and I draw my support there at the end of the week, and I draw my resistance here at the end of the week. So I wait. So at first I saw this candle refused to block. At first it blocked, but sellers they pushed down. So meaning I wouldn't have considered that one. And we also I'm also seeing this red candle, the bearish candle. It formed in between my support and resistance. So I ignore. It was not until I got this. It was not until I got this bullish candle. I got this bullish candle and it broke. Then after that, I got another bearish candle which broke my resistance. Then after eventually we broke the 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 resistance, and the market it went from here up to that. So that is it, members. Unless there's a question. There's also this one, a bullish hanging man. It is here. So I draw my support and resistance. So and I wait. So you are you seeing this candle, the first bearish candle refused to break out. Even the bearish candle refused to break out also. It is not until I got this third candle which broke out. This one. Then after that, it was a sure deal for me to enter the market, meaning this was a real support. We had reached at support level. Okay. That is it, members. Unless there's some questions. Are we having some questions about the hanging man? Okay, thank you, Mr. Daniel. All right, if there's no question, allow me to wish you a blessed night. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Mr. Musa. Thank you, thank you. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow is Friday, yeah. Sometime we are going to look at a shooting star, or what we call inverted hammer. Yes, we are going to look at a shooting star or inverted hammer. Okay, members, if there's no questions, allow me to end here. Thank you, thank you.